Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today we are back with our weekly show, which is Weekend Tech Talk. I am as the host Abdul Razak, and I am here with Altaf as the speaker, who will talk about React.js introduction. So let's get started. Altaf, you can now start.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today I want to deliver my topic right now is introduction to React.js. So that are the list that I want to deliver. So first, what is React? So as you can see here in the Wikipedia, React is JavaScript library. It's a free and open source front-end JavaScript library for building user interface based on components. As you can see here, create user interface from components. React let you build user interface out of individual pieces called component. So in this code, you can see function video is a component for a video, and then you can create your own React components like thumbnail here. This is a React component. You can create it and like button here, and also video. Then you can combine them into entire screen, pages, and apps. Okay, and then next is how we can use React. We can use React with VS Code, uh, but first we need to install Node.js. Then you just go to the website Node.js and download the current version of Node.js. After that, you can go to CMD or command and prompt, and then type npx get react app test. And the test is the name of our project. But now we are not gonna use this command because it will take a long time. So we just use Code Sandbox. This is a web online code editor. As you can see, that is a template for React. So you first create your account and start from a template React. Then let's wait. Okay, done creating. In the left side there is our code editor, and then in the right side there is the like the website that we are creating. Then you can see the project structure here, that is for the app, and then that is index.html. So as you can see here, app.csx is the or JSX is the main file or the main component of this website. So first I want to delete all of these first, and let's see. Okay. So first we are gonna clear the file, the app.tsx file. Then after that, we're gonna wait. We're gonna just create a function. And then here we're gonna return, and in here React component return JSX, or in this case we are using script. So this is JSX, and we need to put the JSX in braces like this, enter, and we can write like uh, like HTML like this. And then if we refresh it, it will not show anything because we need to export this component first. So it can be shown in the index HTML. So let's just we can use export default app like this, fresh, like this, or and use export default on the function directly. No, then I want JXX only can return one tag or one element like this. If we write more JSX or tag, it will be error. After the H1, I want to write another element. It is paragraph. It is high. And as you can see here, JSX expression must have one parent element. So uh, because of that, we need to uh, use div. Okay. So the div can be the parent element of the H1 and the P. Can refresh. Wait. Can see here that is the high. Okay. Clean the code first. And then I want to open it in a new tab like this. We can inspect here. As you can see, there is in the body, in the root, that is div, the hello world, and the high element. But what if we don't want div element here? So we can just use it an empty tag like this. It's called fragment in JSX, and it can work just like a div. But the difference is there is no div in the H1 and the P. And after this, I want to displaying data in the app or in the website. So as you know that um, a JSX in JSX we can write uh, JavaScript. So before we want to display data with JavaScript, we can make a variable first in here. We can make it as a const. So, yeah, and it's immutable. It's like const name equals to Olaf. And then in here, I want to display my data. It is name, hi, my name, and this variable name here. And we can refresh. Yeah, as you can see, it shows high Altaf. Then after that, I want to do styling in CSS. How we do it? First, I want to uh, do is using inline style. In HTML, we can use inline style like this, and then use like a string, then use color, blah blah blah. But it will not gonna work because it's different in JS. We use styling using object. So in here, we are gonna use curly braces for going into JavaScript again, or or because of the curly braces, we can uh, write JavaScript. Like we can maybe use code particular function, or in this case, in styling we use object, so we can make object literal like this. And in here, I want to make a color. be white or color like gray text. Yeah, without the curly braces and without the semicolon. Then I want to font family to be bold or not font family but font weight. In font weight and here bold. Yes, it's already bold. And as you can see here, the text is the color of the H1 is gray text or gray. And now in the page or the paragraph, I want to styling again with color and not like this. I mean style. Then I want to make the height. Height should be on the text. The brush. Wait. Yeah, I think it's a wrong code, but let's try another like font. Customize the font with font size. Maybe 10, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Yeah, it's still not working. Okay, that I just want to adjust the color. Color red. Yes, let's try it. Yeah, maybe it's buggy. Okay, then how about ah, as you can see, then I want to remove this. We in the HTML usually we use class, right? So we don't want to use inline styling. Because of that, we can't use class. But it's different. We don't use class, but using class name. Why? Because in JS or JavaScript, there is already a keyword for class for OOP. That's why I will just use class name. Yes. Yes. Can go to the app.css that already created defaultly. If we use create reg app, then I want to delete all of this. Then after that, I want to styling the H1 just like usual styling in CSS. So I think it's much easier than with inline styling in the JS or yeah, in the React. Set the background color to be red, but like this. We don't use class name first. And the leg. Oh yes, I forgot to add value here. For that, we need to connect the app.css with app.css. Let's see, import. Can you import? I forgot. So I just want that to go here. Let's see the documentation. Like that. Maybe like this. Nanti kalau pernah tungguin ya, Ki. Kenapa? Kalau pernah tunggu ya. Oke. Nah, like this, as you can see, it's already connected to the app.css file. So now the background color is red. Then how about if you want use class or class name? You can just use class name. And then here we're gonna add class. Maybe the name class is heading. This I want to make hmm, the heading be npx. Yeah, we are not writing here. Now we use the heading class in H1. Then refresh. Now, as you can see, there is a padding here. Then after that, I want to add more element. It is paragraph. It is high. Can use class name paragraph. And you can define the class name. I want to define font weight, maybe font weight to be bold, also color to be red. As you can see here, it's already changed. Then after this, how about if we want to use component and use it in other component like this? Like as you can see, we create a video component, and then inside of the component, we we just use other component, so it can show in the component that we are writing now. Let's make a component. Let's use function heading, and in here I want to return this x. As usual, we're gonna use div right now. Div. First, I want to just remove the heading in the app component. Each one. Okay. Okay. In the div, I want to use name heading. In the app.css, and to make it have some styling, let's add it like padding, and then text center, okay, text line, I mean, center. Then after that, background color, maybe black with text color white. For this, yes, it's still not shown here because we don't use the heading component inside the app component. So let's just use it. Oh yeah, I forgot that component, React.js component, it should have capital first letter in here. So it can be different with other HTML tag. So let's just input in here. We use uh, like a row bracket, I think, and like it's HTML, but we now write heading, and also not only like this, we need you to close the tag heading like this. Let's refresh it now. As you can see here, oh yes, we forget to add the H1. So I want to input it hello world. Done, and it is done. Maybe I want to adjust with more width. or 100%. Yeah, I think it's enough. Then after this, I want to use and use to move this heading component to other file. So let's just delete it and we move it to the new folder. We can make a new directory. The new directory is name component. And then in this component, I want to make a new file that is name heading.tsx. Now let's write it and use export default. So export default means that in the app component is the main component in file, but in heading component is the main component in the file. And just return like this, and the closing tag is like before, like h1. Well, I'm going to add function h1. Then here, let's just hello world with class name heading. Don't forget to import the style app.ts and refresh, and it's still nothing because we still not using this component in our main file that is app component. And here I just want to use heading, and as you can see it is automatically imported. And then we use the closing tag, and then you can refresh it. No, wait. Maybe I want maybe less rename it to yes. Let's try JSX. JSX. So be JSX. Our file use the TypeScript. So we must use JSX auto import. Oh, I think we can use app.css in the heading. So let's just use other styling. We can make new file that is heading.css name, and then in the heading, let's, let's just copy paste it and paste that in here. You use class name heading. Oh, sorry, heading. Okay, let's continue. Then, udah enggak? Already. Okay, let's continue. Let's now use heading.css in the heading.tsx file. Let's just import heading from, oh no, import, let me see.
Apa Ki? Kamu ngereng apa? Apa Ki? Ngereng. 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 Bentar sih, masuk lobbynya aja deh.
Let's see. Kind of forgot. Okay. Let's use import.
Lagi bebas.
Let's use the autocomplete right now. Heading.
Kalau siapa Cok? Pasal tadi. Wow. Main oke sih. Oh.
Kind of forgot. Oh yes, like this. Let's just import here. Import heading.css. Heading. And then in here, we remove all of this. Turn heading. Is it?
Oke, halo. Teman. Ya.
Blue. Red. Let's try the program red. Nah, as you can see now, it's work much better. Okay. After this, one more thing, that is, if you want to export more component in one file, you can use that is export. It's like this. Export function heading. Then use heading here. This name is called export named export. Next, I want to make other component so I can export it more. Maybe heading, maybe type. I will return a fragment here with a h2. Title is yes. Okay, after that, we need to import the title component here like this. Title. And let's use the title component inside the function. Let's use fragment for it. And add heading, also title. Nah, then much better. Okay, so I think maybe that's all from me. So I will just move it to our host again, Abdulrazak.
Thank you for taking time to learn about the as in the story of the is how it works, its many so uh from how to some warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.